December 2025 has been absolutely stacked with new releases, surprise hits, and year-defining updates. Whether you're into massive RPGs, tight competitive shooters, or cozy indies to sink into over the holidays, this month delivered something worth clearing your backlog for. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 games you need to play from December 2025. Terminator 2D No Fate releases on December 12, 2025, launching on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and the Nintendo Switch. Developed by Bitmap Bureau, this game reimagines the legendary action movie Terminator 2: Judgment Day as a retro-style arcade shooter. It features high-quality pixel art graphics and intense run-and-gun gameplay that pays tribute to classic titles like Contra. For the first time, you can play through the movie's events as Sarah Connor, the T-800, or John Connor, fighting in the future war. You must defend humanity against Skynet's machines and the deadly liquid metal T-1000. The game is not just a retelling of the film. It also includes new plot lines and multiple endings. This allows players to change the outcome of the story, ensuring that there is no fate but what we make. Thief VR Legacy of Shadow releases on December 4th, 2025, launching on PlayStation VR 2, MetaQuest, and PC VR headsets. Developed by Maze Theory, this game brings the classic stealth series into virtual reality for the first time. You play as a new character named Magpie, a master thief who is trying to survive in a corrupt city ruled by the evil Baron Northcrest. Longtime fans will be happy to hear that Stephen Russell, the original voice actor for the series hero Garrett, returns to the game as your mentor. The gameplay focuses on realistic physical actions, rather than simple button presses. You must use your actual hands to reach out and pickpocket guards, manually pick locks, and climb up the sides of buildings. You also carry a bow equipped with special water arrows, which allow you to shoot out lights and create darkness to hide in. Priced at $30, this title bridges the gap between the old games and modern VR technology. Let It Die, Inferno, launches on December 3rd, 2025, arriving on PlayStation 5 and PC. This sequel returns players to a chaotic world of survival action, inviting them to dive into a massive chasm known as the Hell Gate. Guided once again by the skateboarding skeleton Uncle Death, you play as an immortal raider hunting for a legendary treasure called the Eye of the Reaper. The gameplay mixes heavy hack-and-slash combat with roguelike mechanics. Death is punishing. If you are killed by monsters or other players, you lose your gathered items and your character's body. The game features a PvEVP structure, meaning you are constantly fighting both computer enemies and human rivals who can invade your game. Experience is divided into seasons, meaning your story progress and character rank will periodically reset, forcing everyone to start fresh in the race for survival. Unbeatable launches on December 9th, 2025, arriving on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series consoles. This stylish indie game mixes adventure storytelling with fast-paced music action. The game features vibrant, hand-drawn visuals that look just like a classic anime. The story is set in a world where music has been banned by the government. You play as a pink-haired girl named Beat, who forms a band to rebel against the police and bring music back to the people. The gameplay is split into two different styles. During the adventure sections, you explore a detailed city, talk to quirky characters, and make choices that change the story. When you encounter enemies, the game shifts into high-energy rhythm battles. You must fight cops and monsters by hitting buttons in time with the soundtrack. With its catchy original songs and energetic vibe, this is a loud and colorful fight for freedom. Skate Story releases on December 8th, 2025, coming to PC, PlayStation 5, and the Nintendo Switch too. Published by Devolver Digital, this indie game offers a strange and stylish twist on the skateboarding genre. You play as a fragile demon made entirely of glass and pain who is trapped in the underworld. The devil offers you a deal. If you can skate all the way to the moon and swallow it, he will finally set you free. The gameplay focuses on realistic controls, meaning you must practice carefully to execute tricks like kickflips and grinds. Because your character is made of glass, the stakes are high. If you crash or slam into a wall, you will shatter into pieces. As you travel through the surreal landscapes of the Empty Lands, you can complete trials to unlock new equipment and enjoy a relaxing, atmospheric soundtrack while you ride. Marvel Cosmic Invasion arrives on December 1st, 2025, bringing a nostalgic arcade experience to PC and consoles, including the new Nintendo Switch 2. Developed by the team behind Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge, this side-scrolling beat-em-up features stunning pixel art and fast-paced action. Players can team up locally or online with up to 3 friends to battle through the Marvel Universe. The game boasts a massive roster of 15 playable superheroes. You can choose fan favorites like Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Iron Man, or play as powerful cosmic characters like Silver Surfer and Beta Ray Bill. The story follows these heroes as they unite to stop the villain Annihilus and his bug army from destroying the galaxy. A key feature is the Cosmic Swap system, which lets you pick 2 fighters and tag between them instantly during combat to perform special combo attacks. Octopath Traveler 0 launches on December 4th, 2025, serving as a prequel to the original hit RPG. It will be available on all major platforms, including PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and the new Nintendo Switch 2. This game changes the series' formula significantly. Instead of playing as pre-made characters, you create your own custom protagonist to lead the story in the land of Orstera. The main goal of the game is to restore your ruined hometown. You will travel across the world to find companions, recruiting from a roster of over 30 different allies to live in your growing village. The combat is still turn-based, using the famous break and boost system, but you can now bring up to 8 characters into battle at once. With its signature HD 2D art style, which mixes retro pixels with modern graphics, this is a fresh start for fans of the series. Destiny 2 Renegades launches on December 2nd, 2025, bringing a bold Star Wars twist to the popular online shooter. Developed in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, this major expansion sends players into a dangerous new area known as the Lawless Frontier. Guided by the character the Drifter, you will fight against a new enemy faction called the Barrent Imperium and hunt down a mysterious fallen guardian. The expansion adds unique weapons that feel very different from standard gear. You can wield blaster guns that utilize a venting mechanic and eventually unlock the Praxic Blade, an exotic sword that functions exactly like a lightsaber. Instead of traditional military missions, you operate out of a cantina on Mars, building reputation with different underground crime syndicates. This release also aims to fix recent player complaints about leveling up, making it a perfect time for fans to jump back into the action. Metroid Prime 4: Beyond finally arrives on December 4th, 2025, launching on both the Nintendo Switch and the new Nintendo Switch 2. Developed by Retro Studios, this first-person adventure brings famous bounty hunter Samus Aran back after a very long wait. The story follows Samus to a mysterious planet called Vuros, where she must help a race called the Lemorn and fight her rival, Psylocke. This sequel adds fresh tools to Samus's arsenal. She now uses a psychic glove to move objects with her mind and solve puzzles. For the first time, players can also ride a motorcycle called the Viola to explore large open desert areas. The game also features more story dialogue than usual, with Galactic Federation soldiers occasionally joining Samus in battle. After 8 years in development, this is the biggest release of the month. The first major expansion for Elden Ring Nightreign, titled The Forsaken Hollows, launches on December 4th, 2025. This DLC brings a wave of fresh content to the co-op roguelike game. Players can unlock 2 new playable characters called Nightfarers. The first is the Scholar, who uses arcane magic to control the battlefield. The second is the Undertaker, a heavy hitter who relies on strength and faith. The expansion also introduces a dangerous new area to explore, known as the Great Hollow. Inside this shifting map, you will face terrifying new enemies, including two powerful main bosses called Dreglords.